There's been a rivalry going on between Japan and Mexico to determine the best boxing nation, and Naoya has been single-handedly taking down their fighters one by one. After defeating each and every single opponent he has ever faced, Naoya has earned the name of the Monster. He has shut down big crowds who were rooting for their national heroes with pure ruthlessness and aggression. However, some Mexican fighters thought that they had figured out how to defeat the Monster after forcing him to take a knee.
Nery right now doesn't seem spooked by the punching power. Oh! There it is! Inoue goes down! Luis Nery!
That's another issue.
Doubles up the right hand!
But what followed afterwards was just brutal karma for the Mexican warriors.
Out of position. When Inoue commits, he's out of position.
Oh,
there it is.
Inoue returns the favor!
Lunging forward.
This is fighting as art, and today you will see the most shocking matches of the Monster Inoue when he faced legendary Mexican fighters, starting with Luis Nery. Luis Nery and Naoya went head-to-head with each other on the 6th of May in 2024 at the Tokyo Dome. Luis had previously finished the legendary fighter, Shinsuke Yamanaka, not once but twice. Now, he had set his eyes on the Golden Boy, and he also became the first fighter ever to force the Monster take a knee in the very first round.
Nery has a tendency of getting caught early. Inoue lands on Nery and he goes down. He's
2023 Japanese fighter to win at Boxing Writers in New York City, June 6th, to accept that.
Tail, he drops that left hand first before he... Nery right now doesn't seem spooked by the punching power. Oh! There it is!
Inoue goes down! Luis Nery to end early. Then I see openings. He will knock out the Monster. And now he's going after him. Luis Nery determined. Goes to the body with a left hand. Now on the inside, Inoue, he keeps punching. Fought through a broken adversity faced for Naoya Inoue. Huge round for the upset-seeking Luis Nery.
From the very start of the fight, Luis kept pressurizing the Monster to make a mistake, and when Naoya did, Luis caught him off guard with a quick left hook and sent the Monster to the ground for the very first time in his career. However, Naoya isn't going to give up easily and decides to teach Luis a lesson in the upcoming round.
I will take advantage.
A veteran in this weight class. Been in this weight class for about, I believe, a couple of years now, Tess.
Of course, the titleist at 118 to the jab. As you can hear this massive support for their hero.
Nery's explosive.
Douglas knocking out Mike Tyson in February of 9 of the showcase event in all that time. Inoue.
But Nery seems to be changing up his position. When Inoue commits, he's out of position.
Oh,
there it is.
Inoue returns the favor.
Lunging. That's a bad habit from Nery. Overcommits, and right there, Inoue making him pay.
And the Monster with that viper.
From that shot test, he was out of position.
In the second round, Naoya gets his revenge by knocking out Luis with a quick left on the face, but he quickly recovers. However, the Monsters know that the damage has been done, and Nery's end is near.
Momentum will carry them forward.
That foot came all the way forward. Inoue, a great bounce-back round for Inoue after he suffered the first knockdown of his career in round one.
That half a step, sometimes a full step back. When a fighter starts to anticipate tactical reaction, which slows things down. So Inoue coming from it, Nery.
From Inoue. And now he goes with that.
Right now is giving Nery fits. Nery understands that throws too many shots and get a little bit greedy. There's a chance for Nery to be able to land. He's getting comfortable, getting in the groove.
Oh, there's another one, Timmy.
Yeah, he's getting in the groove now. Anticipation is on. Start using his jab.
Oh, there's another one that splits the guard.
Something.
In round 3, Naoya lands some pretty good shots thanks to Nery's low guard, and Luis barely survives the Shadow Realm. But Naoya has no intentions of slowing down just yet, and starts to double down in the upcoming round.
Monster.
He had a 19 to Nery scored the knockdown. He had a 15-8 connect advantage. 45 previous rounds, Inoue.
Speed, he's gonna have to compete with it with timing. Between the shots of Inoue. And he's gonna have to prevent that bomb from coming, Tess. His defense responsible after his offense.
Combination from Inoue. There's that pop right hand. Again, it's finding the target. The undisputed champion finding more of his rhythm offense.
Inoue seems to be softening him up right now. He's just taking advantage of poor fundamental habits.
Oh, look at this! Little showboat, trying to draw him in and then firing off.
Now starts to feel more confident and starts taunting the Mexican warrior. He starts to find his rhythm and starts mentally breaking down Luis Nery, who was just getting punished by the monster.
But for how long?
Overextended. Inoue met him with the short left hook.
Nery, weaken him. Sneak one past the guard.
You can see him testing that a few times moments ago.
Times to get a little bit bored in there. You know, when guys...
There are the total body punches. You say look out for a body punch that could do damage.
Of Inoue, top notch. In this overstands battle, of course you need to have lead foot down left towards the right hand. That's why he keeps eating those right hands.
Nery stepping forward and Inoue welcoming. There is a certain sound to the combination punching of Inoue that's
trying to get on the inside.
And you can see the complaints by the local commission that was lifted so that they could have this mega event. And now trading on the inside, an opportunity for Nery, but with them comes great risk. Like that!
There it is.
There's the risk with no reward! Left!
In the 5th round, Luis Nery starts going back to his cheap tactics, but a left comes out of nowhere and shuts Luis's legs. He goes to the ground for the 2nd time, and Naoya goes on a rampage.
History, here comes the monster! Right hand, stood up to it for the moment. Inoue on it. Nery survives, but he went down.
Finally, round 6 starts, and also the final round of Luis Nery, as he is sent to the Shadow Realm in just 1.5 minutes.
And there are levels to this game. We're currently just on a far different pedestal.
Just like that, with that much torque, that much power. It's brilliant stuff right there from Inoue.
Just stands up to that offensive effort from Inoue, from Nery, and fires back. Oh, his right hand! Combination up top.
This almost over, Tess.
Potential finisher here, Tim. There's the right hand! He just answered the question! As Nery has crumbled, and the monster has...
Naoya puts down the Mexican warrior with a vicious right hook, and he never recovers. He gets the revenge for Shinsuke and retains his championships. On the 8th of May 2016, the Ariake Coliseum was jam-packed with fans supporting their hometown boy, Naoya Inoue. However, David Carmona wasn't there to make them happy. He was there to get revenge for his fallen Mexican fighters and make Mexico the greatest fighting country in the world. And he surely put up a fight that nobody was expecting and turned it into one of Naoya's longest tests of endurance. From the opening bell, both opponents maintained their distance with tiny pokes, giving no advantage to their opponent. But soon, the situation got worse for both of them.
となると村田さん、これもあとどうやって倒すのかというところがもうポイントになってきてますね。
ただ焦っちゃダメですよ。
そうですか。
それはやっぱりですね。
はい。本人も流れの中で倒したいという話をしていました。左から右の打ち下ろし井上。
聞いたね、これ右
です。左から右です。もう漂わせています。第1ラウンド右です。左から右で何とか体勢を挽回しようというカルボナですが、井上は下がらない。右のストレート、当たれば完全に倒れる。
The first round ended with both fighters landing some good combinations, but Naoya landed more brutal shots than the Mexican warrior, and soon it was about to escalate even further.
第2ラウンドを迎えます。一つ強いにもしてきました井上です。左から右のアッパーを使って、これで相手はなかなか近づいてくることはできないか。左から右の井上の試合をおそらく研究しているでしょうから、井上のパンチ力というのはもうおそらく伝えも2ラウンド決着。圧倒的な格の違いをこのスーパーフライ級で見せつけている井上、このヒットの使い方がうまいんですよね。
うまいですね。で左がいい時はやっぱり左が当たった後の右っての当たりますからね。かかってますね。
右のストレート下がります。しっかりとステップバック。ここは左が入りました。井上の大きな武器になりますね。
そうですね。で
もちろんダウンも1回も経験はありません井上。これもします井上。左下がりません井上。これちょっと相手怖いですよね、かなりね。
Round 2 was mostly in David's favor. Although Naoya landed some good shots, it was evident that David wasn't going down without a fight. But once Naoya wants to end the fight, he will end it, no matter who's standing right in front of him.
はい、左から右のストレート、これは首を上げながら相手の威力をかわしています。右のストレートはしっかりステップバック。右の
残っていますね。やっぱりこれもらったら
そうなんですか。見せて左をもう倒し方のバリエーション引き出しというのも、村田さん、右の拳を痛めて左だけで戦い切った試合も井上はありましたから、戦い切ることができるリングが今の井上はどういう試合。右のフックボディへ、今度は上へランキング1位にまで上り詰めて指名挑戦者、最高の挑戦者の権利を得て今井上の前に立ち向かっています。メキシコを狙っていましたが、井上は
チャンピオンは体にバネがありますよね。
右狙っていました。相手が踏み込んでくるところで
In round 3, both fighters took the fight to each other. Naoya was unloading on David, while David also landed some good shots. But in the final moments, a cheap shot caught Naoya on the chin. This pissed off the monster, and now he was ready to go all out in the upcoming rounds.
このチャレンジャーのカルモナと直哉のパンチを相手が見ればそれがおのずとではないかというふうにお父さんの慎吾トレーナーは話をしていましたが、
これガードをしっかりしようと。
そうです。
相手は前に出てきたその後を狙ってくると。
さんのリポートです。左を差してきます。
常に行ったらいけるぞっていうところはあるんですけど、いろんなことを試しながらしたりして、
もう相手は完全にプレッシャーを受けている状況。左から右。
チャンピオンね、そうしないと
カウンターを行ってきましたが、井上が相手のパンチは全て見ているというのが実は成績が良くないそうなんですけれども、ひとたびリングに嫌がってますか、村田さん。
そうですね、相当プレッシャーかかってますね。
井上のプレスでボディでなんとか跳ねのけようというカルモナですが、今こそ右のアッパーが井上の顎をかすめていき、当たりは浅いです。右から左のフック、これもしっかりガードして井上、左少しアクセル上げましたかね、村田さん、どうでしょう。
そうですね、倒しに来てますね。
またプレスのかけ方を少し前に出てくるんですが、決して下がらない井上。
David went for Naoya's head in round 4. Everyone was on the edge of their seats for the whole 3 minutes as it looked as if a knockout was coming anytime. David landed some brutal shots at the monster, while Naoya also fought with full determination, and David's right eye started to swell up, but both fighters survived yet another round.
さあどうでしょう、第5ラウンドです。左です。左のストレート、ボディに伸ばしてきました。左から右、
少し今のは不用意だった。
ここは右です。これもちょっと井上の方をかすめていけるのは井上の方です。具志堅さん、これ相手のピンでどうしようかなといった感じなんでしょうか。
いや、やっぱりガードを上げてですね、やっぱ攻撃も来てますね。
だからチャレンジャーもこう足を使ってこう距離を右のアッパーを使ってきました。それに対して井上は事前の予想よりも前に出てきている。倒さなければこの井上からベルトは取れません。今日のは話をしていました。しかしそれがカルモナに対してまたこのラウンド一つアクセルを上げてきました。強烈なコンビネーション、大きく動くか、狙っている井上、左フック、右のアッパーで応戦はチャレンジャーのカルモナ、左ボディから右のフックだ、井上、仕留めに来ている。完全にこれ村田さんも狙ってますか。
狙ってますね。
左フックだ、しかしカルモナも倒れない。話をしていたカルモナ、井 井上のこのラッシュの前にカルモナもしかし立ち続けて今の上。いや、ここも打ち返してくるのはカルモナ。嫌うように井上が右のフックで返していく。
Round 5 was all about Naoya's punches. He got the revenge for the last round's cheap shot. David had to face a barrage of punches from the monster, and Naoya was making sure that David left this arena with an unrecognizable face.
キーとなるラウンドです。
だからこの第6ラウンドですか。
はい。やっぱりカルモナはこのままいったらもう TKO、TKO になりますから、
はい
ここで抑えなきゃいけない。井上は逆にここでやっぱり相手を諦めさせなきゃいけない。
なるほど。はい。井上が仕留めるならここ。
森さん、井上陣営ですけど、このラウンド
お父さんの慎吾トレーナーレンジャーサイドも村田さんが言うようにこのラウンドを取らなければもう挽回のチャンスはないと踏んでるのかもしれませんが、このラウンドの出方は両者具志堅さんどう見えますか。ここはね、カルモナは踏ん張っています。井上がしかし2-3フックのパンチ、カルモナもしかし打ち返していく。不用意に踏み込んでいくことだけは井上は気をつけなければいけません。
ちょっと近づきすぎてるかもしれないですね。
井上ですか。
もうちょっとパンチの生きる距離で打っていった方がいいですね。今ちょっと頭がくっついてるぐらいの距離できないんで、少し距離を置いてから打った方がいいですね。
ここは左ボディダブルからもう一発だ。その距離ができれば、空間がなくなるとちょっとボクシングができなくなるのが自分の課題ではありますという話をしていましたが、まあこれ空間がなくなるというのは村田さん、井上とすれば明らかにこの試合で話がさ、井上チャンスだ、井上チャンス、井上チャンスを迎えている。右の直進フライト、凄まじい精神力ですが左が伸びた1回の上、ロープ際から逃さないという、
全部ラウンド取れてますからね。
気持ちいい強く持って
左のジャブを軽く今ボディの方に見せておいて、今度は右のストレートボディへ。
ジャブがものすごい強いらしいんですね、井上選手。
そうなんですか。あらゆる角度から井上が気持ちが引いてできている距離ではなくて、井上その瞬間世界戦。
For the next whole fight, Naoya dominates, throwing jabs after jabs. His immense pressure starts to suffocate David Carmona, and David completely changes his gameplay. He starts defending more and forgets his offensive approach, which just results in more punishment by the monster.
しかしカルモナもこのラウンド少し打ち返してきています。カルモナ左から右のストレート、スリーまで持っていった井上ですが、そう
ましたね。
このラウンドは L 字スタイルからジャブを放ってくるというようなまでにないスタイルもちょっと井上は使っています。残り30秒です。第8ラウンドです。今日もダウンシーンはありません。ただ試合そのものは圧倒で込まれるとスカイトユーさんの見立てでもありますが、左から右、井上ですか。
右のパンチが
ハウスボクシングも見たいっていうのもあるしね。
出していきますが、
やっぱりボディですね。打ってるのが上じゃない。
上はみんなそんなもんなんですよ。そういうふうに井上はガードを下げて相手のパンチを避けようという構え。第10ラウンドが終了した第9タイトルマッチ。ただまあ井上がダメージを蓄積されたようなパンチはおそらくないと思います。左です。ランキング1位です。今井上に
After dominating the whole fight, the final round arrives, and the story still remains the same.
右の拳を使わないままほぼ左だけで中盤以降は試合をコントロールしてレフェリーから注意を受けました。左ボディ、相手も左ボディを使ってくる。ボディ合戦、ボディ合戦、ボディの最終ラウンドのボディですから、村田さんもボディの名手ではありますか。はい、カルモナ持ち返していますが、カルモナのボディは具志堅さんどうでしょう。
思いっきりは打ってますね。ブロックはしてますね。
そうですね。完全にボディで仕留めてきている。一発右のフックを上に使ってきた。上を見せておいてボディ決着はどうだ。今度は右のストレート顔面へ。あれだけボディを見せられてこの試合もやはりノックアウトか。最後に井上が牙を抜く。最終ラウンド井上にかかっている。やはりこれが怪物、これがモンスター。仕留めるんだこれで井上。この試合後の最後に井上の破壊力が相手を
いきそうだね、いきそうだね。
最終ラウンド KO 決着なるか。仕留めにかかっている井上。もう相手は反撃する力がない。フィニッシュを打ち込めるか。この試合も KO で決められるか。
After facing a barrage of punches and taking a knee, Naoya wins the decision and retains his WBO junior bantamweight title. On May 4th, 2025, Ramon made his entrance in his home country at the T-Mobile Arena in Paradise. He had the home advantage as the crowd was chanting for their national hero, but Naoya Inoue was there to cause an upset. However, nobody knew that Ramon would become one of the only fighters to make the monster take a knee.
In the ring. What does he have to do in the ring?
From the opening bell, both fighters try their best to maintain their distance and just hop around for a minute. But Naoya still lands some good shots in the very first round that Cardenas goes on the defensive straight away.
The power shots he's able to set up off that jab. The jab right now is finding his way home. Good timing again. Beating Inoue to the Inoue probably thought that jab.
First round with it from the
top of the right hand of Inoue.
Here we come to the end of round number 1 and be back live in Vegas. It is 12-4 the undisputed champion threw 30 jabs in that first round. Here's the right hand.
Yeah, that's a vertical jab with the thumb face up to that right hand. Going to see more of that moving forward. However, Inoue right now making this, he's standing right in front of Inoue. Inoue pick up his feet a little bit. Like
Trying
that.
To get some work on the inside.
Exactly. Two things, Tess, you got to think about when you punch, or you better have something, and that is a recipe for disaster.
Goes to the body with the right hand. Inoue comes back, tried to sweep that right hand to the body, and he goes to it.
He's a high guard. He's staying tight with his guard as well. Coming from the nose of Inoue. Not sure where that blood's coming from.
Soon, Naoya starts to realize that things are not going as he had anticipated. Cardenas starts to turn the tide and starts landing some good shots on Naoya, and suddenly came a devastating left that shuts down Naoya's entire body.
We talked about how do you gain confidence. This is how you gain.
Absolutely. But here comes Inoue.
You're right, Timmy.
He don't like to be pushed back. Not at all, but Cardenas, I think Inoue's great at mid-range, great on the outside as well, but inside.
Does he turn over that sweeping left hook? There's Inoue with him again.
The monster's down! The monster's down!
Cardenas catches him! My, oh my!
Yep.
What a shocker here! Can you believe what you just saw?
Yep.
Comes out on the attack by Cardenas.
Yep,
The San Antonio. No cut on the accidental clash.
What he's doing, he's waiting on a mistake. He's waiting on Inoue.
About that opposite hand. When you talked about it being down. Boy, he went for it there. I'm looking at time and sweep that. With the jab. Goes to the body, showing levels now. And Cardenas comes forward. Knockdown scored in round 2 by Cardenas.
Trading that high guard. He really is. It's tight.
3-punch combination. Tried to split the guard with the right hand. Came down. Right hand to the body. Caught a little bit of the flank and a little bit of...
But anytime he sees Inoue going to the high guard.
Round 3 goes brutal for both fighters. Both Inoue and Cardenas go head-to-head with each other, landing jabs, throws, and everything they have in their arsenal just to put their opponent to the canvas. But none of the warriors are willing to give up anytime soon.
That's another issue.
Doubles up the right hand. Ooh. Right hand from the master. Shot the world as Inoue willing down to the inside. Come back, we'll show you the knockdown again.
Then came round 4 when Naoya started finding his rhythm and accuracy. He's moving better now, sharper, more agile, and those shots that were missing earlier are starting to land clean. You can see Cardenas beginning to feel the heat as Naoya steadily turns up the pressure, cutting off the ring, making him work for every inch. And then suddenly, the monster just decides he's had enough. He goes all out, absolutely unleashing on Cardenas with a barrage of brutal combos.
I just spoke with Joel, but don't make mistakes.
Right there again, he's mentally in this fight, Tess. That's what I'm telling you. He's looking for that counter, Tess. Out a bit and get lax on his defense. It's gonna be night-night, Tess.
100 favorite in a pound-for-pound elite.
Dynamite in both hands. He has good timing. I saw that on film.
Second round when he floored Inoue. He just keeps bubbling up with confidence. To throw punches like that. Inoue, though, timing it. Now Inoue on the attack.
Inoue trying to, again, penetrate that defense.
Doubles up the left hand, upstairs. Oh, he caught him. Wide sweeping, and he made him pay. And now he goes to the body. Then goes up. And the desire to have fights like this. Big round for Inoue. Oh, he's turning it on.
By round 5, Cardenas was leading the game with a 1-point lead, and Naoya had to finish him sooner or later, or else he would lose his world titles.
This week was what he learned from the Nery knockdown. No doubt Cardenas believed, but that knockdown taught
Inoue now is totally aware of what Cardenas, right after he's punching with him with the left hook. So what he's doing is now he's like, okay, I'm gonna get my offense, body back out of range, and then I'm gonna come back with some offense. That's
the way that he has been knocked down. We saw the odds back up to -1400.
Again, Inoue walking that tight line right there. Beautiful slip counter right there from Cardenas. Counter right in, overhand right again. He loves that rope. I mean, man, a few more inches with that shot, he's gonna be able to land. I'm telling you.
When he fires, he brings it. Damage in the second round. Cardenas has landed 23 power punches to this point. 7 connect advantage to this point. Oh, thudding right hand, and Cardenas
we heard him with that shot. He heard him with a body shot.
Cardenas fires back to the body. He's got been floored for just the second time in his career.
He actually seeing a guy stand directly in front of him and say, I don't fear you.
Referencing Joel
Now you got to keep
in the career of Cardenas, and something that is critical.
He heard him with that. He heard him with that.
Here goes the monster, and he's got a lot of time to work with. Varying attack to the head, to the body. Cardenas is in that neutral corner, and a strafing attack. He's in a whole lot of trouble now.
Oh, he heard him with that. Cardenas sitting on the left hook, Tess. He's sitting on it. He's waiting. He's waiting. He's biting.
Explosive right hook that did damage earlier, but Inoue unrelenting. Now Cardenas gives an angle, turns things around, and he comes swinging out.
Inoue said he loves a war. He's these type of fights.
Oh, what a great round we've got here. And Cardenas has to gather himself now. Short left uppercut. Just missed with the right. Comes back with the left. Attack after attack to the body. Look at this punishment. Final seconds of round 6. This is the way it's supposed to look.
He's different.
Round 6 was all about Naoya. He goes all out trying to look for a knockout and finish the fight right there. He was mean and brutal in his attacks, giving not even a single chance to Cardenas to counterattack. His shots landed right on Cardenas' face, but somehow the fighters still weren't willing to give. But after that brutal onslaught, Naoya knew that it would take more than just punches to take down Ramon Cardenas.
You see Inoue keep pulling from that left hook. He sees it.
They want Cardenas to go forward and attack and pressure.
When you have a line like Inoue and he's pushing you back, he knows going forward. Ooh. Inoue getting caught right there, standing straight up. Kill shot right there, attempt from Inoue.
And when you go against Inoue, the level is different.
He broke his back, Tess.
Look at this attack here. Halfway through round 7.
Did you see how he crumbled along the ropes right there?
He sends him back with that left hand to the side. The body shot sneak in as well. Comes up and around with the left hook upstairs. All he needs is a little bit of separation, yet look at fighting the kitchen.
Look at the fighting Cardenas.
Putting the fire on Inoue, digging with body shot. Don't you just love the heart? Right uppercut on the inside. Separation with the right hand, and that sends Cardenas back a few steps. And another right hand. Oh, and he knocks him down. Final seconds of round 7. Kessler strike.
Round 7 was yet another treat for the fans, as both fighters fought till the very end. Cardenas wasn't willing to give up, but one of Naoya's punches forced him to take the knee. Now, the monster is on the hunt, and it's time to finish Ramon for good. Within just 45 seconds of the 8th round, the miracle happens.
It's because you're slowing down. He's also power punches absorbed through 7 rounds.
Inoue made the boxing IQ. He got hit with that shot. Now he's very aware of it now and has yet to land that same shot again that he landed in the 2nd round.
Body shot, right hand. He's in trouble again. Here in this 8th round, it's all Inoue, and it's all over. Inoue is great in 8. The monster Inoue.
On 30 December 2014, Naoya faced Omar Narvaez during his early career in Tokyo, Japan. Omar was the favorite to win this fight as he had a track record of 43 wins and only 1 loss, but that was until he met the monster. It was for the WBO junior bantamweight title, and Naoya doesn't miss when a title is on the line. Within the opening 30 seconds, Omar is sent to the canvas with a furious right by the monster Inoue, but Narvaez quickly gets back up to beat the count. In just 2 rounds, Omar had to go to the canvas twice, and Naoya knows that the old fight cannot keep up for too long, so he goes for his head to end the fight. After the 4th knockout, Omar's body gives up as he can't keep up with the monster, and Naoya wins another title.